morning, madam. My name is Ssaabwe Isaac, and I think we are here to discuss our question. Our question, the work was left. So,
Morning, madam. I'm Ssaabwe Junior, and I think we are here to discuss. I think it is question number 4.
it was question number 4. Let me see.
Yeah.
It was question number 4. It was like, what are the challenges that are posed by strategic
Information systems, and how should they be addressed? Yeah.
And so,
I think we shall start straightforward.
We started out with the work outloads, whereby the staff decision makers try to increase workloads as an excuse they make it as an excuse to authorize training, whereby these decision makers or the IC or the IT management, it can be management, it can be the bosses, they can be teachers, they can be lecturers, they can be many people, as long as they are in the management that are issuing out work, or those members, all those people that are giving out workloads, but at times they use it as an excuse to authorize training. And in this, we are seeing that it is being a challenge, whereby they don't get enough time to spend in the office. They don't get enough time to spend on the courses they are supposed to do, and they don't get enough time to work out with maybe the students. Those can be the lecturers.
More light on that, like an example here. Yeah, these strategic information systems, they have increased the workloads. Yeah, I can say, like now the online learning we are on, you find that now, like for example, madam, you find that now you are teaching at least 3 schools at a go. That is a big workload. But if it was not strategic information system, there could be a lecturer at Kakeka teaching, you could also be here teaching, someone else could be somewhere teaching, but you find now that the workload is increasing just due to strategic information systems.
True.
Yeah, and then how should this be addressed? The workloads.
Because I think the way it should be addressed, there should be a better management oversight, or a strategy may be required to address this problem. Because if there is a proper management oversight, whereby even these so-called decision makers or the managers, they take their time to reach out the workloads that are given out to other people, or if they take time to reach out the people, knowing how should they handle the workloads given, and how to ease the work that is given out, and how to proper handle the workloads given out to maybe the students, maybe the workers. For example, it can be here at campus, whereby maybe a lecturer gives out work and maybe has enough time to reach out to the students, to know their difficulties, to know how they can handle their problems, the problems they are facing in those workloads, and that could be a good probable. Yeah. So another
Now,
point is
the second point is skill gaps.
Skill gaps.
Yeah.
Skill gaps, as for me, it was like skill gaps. It was organization after training for maybe skill gaps. It can be the gaps that are left out. Maybe let's say maybe in a company.
Yeah.
Maybe in a company, like it has been with skilled workers, and then maybe when they leave, or maybe when they are terminated from their jobs, or maybe when they are chased, or they just leave over some other problems, they are skill gaps that are left.
Yeah.
Because when these people go, they go with their skills, they go with their experience, they go with all that they know, and at times they don't get time to reach those people that will replace in their jobs, or that will fill in their jobs. So that's why organizations sometimes they tend to offer training for some of the technical employees.
That is a solution. How skill gaps must be addressed.
Okay. Because I saw the problem as like, because if these people go or are terminated from their jobs, and they live with their skills, they live with their experience in the way they are handling the IT equipments, in the way they are handling the IT, like the way they are handling the IT firms and all that.
Yeah.
They live with the skills, so this leads to the skill gaps. That's what I think. And these members who come in to replace, hence it is a challenge. And these members who come in to replace, they fail to reach the necessary necessary experience, the necessary requirements for that job.
Now the next point is I think we can say digital transformation, whereby this has led to technology no longer providing a sustained competitive advantage, whereby now, remember when information systems are introduced, like for instance, if they have not been in place, then it means workers will reduce, because information systems have come in and like they are making work easy. So now in this case, expertise is needed much more even than before, in order to execute the new technologies, which is not an easy thing. Yeah? And so these workers that have remained, they must increase their expertise so as to be able to execute the new technologies, which is not an easy thing, because whenever the workers are reduced, these ones who have remained will have no time for training. They will just have to increase their expertise from nowhere without training, because training time is limited. Yeah,
and more light on that, and that could be gaps in skills like cyber security, in cloud computing, whereby in such skills are not easy to acquire from many employees, are not easy to acquire. That's why that's why it is leading out to a competitive, no longer providing a competitive advantage.
So here I think we should combat that one. I think by balancing. Let there be information systems, whereas workers are still there, and the on-job training is also done, whereby people receive training while they are working. Yeah.
Because even when you receive experience as you're working, you produce out good work.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the next point I think here in the next challenge is hiring, as in these specified personnel to work in these strategic information systems. First of all, we see that when these information systems are introduced, in most cases they are not going to work by themselves. They have to have supervisors, as in people to run them, and recruiting these people. Remember, they have to be skilled in that particular activity of running information systems. So recruiting them is quite expensive, and also retaining them is also expensive. Yeah, we see to it that this will lead to I think these people who are recruiting them will have to face bigger expenses. And how can this be addressed?
Because even you see, even we are 50% already in this area where they are hired, they are already struggling because others don't have the skills to meet up the necessary skills to run the information systems.
So I think
So
the solution is that when hiring these specified people into this activity, I think one should base on skills, not as in
maybe
education
degree,
papers, bachelor's. What I think one should base on skills. That can this person really manage, apart from having papers? What does the person have skills?
systems?
Yeah, I think that is a solution.
I think another one should be project management, whereby in these companies, big companies, whereby the project managers find it more difficult as critical expertise is lacking, whereby maybe when these personnel, the employees with experience in handling information systems, when maybe they leave, or maybe when they are terminated from their jobs, these managers find it very hard to replace those employees with the ones that are really really have critical expertise in handling these jobs. So these managers will find it more difficult to manage the projects. So
how should that be
the way it should be handled should be that these project managers should find a way whereby they should be able to retain these
skilled personnel,
the skilled personnel, or these expertise on these jobs. And also they should be balanced. They should balance, maybe as these new members that they are bringing in should be learning from these members who are skilled on these jobs.
Job training should be
emphasized.
Also
training should be emphasized.
So I think we shall end there for today.
And that
has been our discussion.
I am by the names of Ssaabwe Isaac.
And I am by the names of Ssaabwe Junior. Yeah. Thank you, madam.